St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, I've been doing this business of trading over 55 years. God, they make it so complicated. It doesn't have to be. The best way to learn is to follow me, my actual investments. That's right. When I buy a stock, you follow me. Do exactly what I do. That's the best way to learn.
Check out the free 10-day trial. Learn more at philsgang.com.
Be my co-pilot at philsgang.com. Do what I do.
That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
The The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Well, yesterday, of course, I wasn't on the air yesterday because we were here in the middle of a hurricane. So we did well. My building did well. The electricity stayed on here in Sarasota, downtown Sarasota. We were very fortunate. The electricity stayed on. The building's amazing. I mean, you can't hear a thing. But that's all we were worried about, really, was the electric going off. So we survived that. But, God, a lot of people got crushed. Oh, man. One of our friends down in Boca Raton and Naples, oh, God, Annabelle Island, they got crushed. So yesterday, I'm going nuts because I have no way to communicate with my members because, everything's out. So even though I had electric in my building, okay, we still had problems with the internet and everything else. So it drove me crazy. I watched the market going up 600 points. I said, what the hell are they doing again? It's got to be more of the same. Buying a dip, buying a dip, buying a dip. So I researched it, and sure enough, Bank of England, they came out with an announcement. They're going to buy bonds. Well, guess where that comes from? That is so stupid. It's for years. Our Federal Reserve and the Bank of England, they work together to try to help each other out. It's been going on for years. They'll make an announcement like they did yesterday, or the United States will make an announcement to help out the Bank of England. It's a joke. How could you say, oh, we're going to go in and buy some more bonds now, make things all better. We're going to turn this market around. You can't. If you looked at what we call a TLT, okay, which is really, just go to TLT, that's the symbol. It's the 20-year Treasury. And you can see what's been going on. The value of the bonds, anybody that's owned a bond, are getting crushed. Because yields are going up. They're not going to bring yields back down. Yields are going to continue to go up. So Biden, I know Powell's under a lot of pressure from Biden where he's saying, look, we're weeks away from the election. You got to stop this crash. You got to do something. So go and call Bank of England. Tell them to make an announcement. Help us out. And just like all the other snapbacks, they all failed because you're in a downtrend, a spiral. You can't get out of these downtrends. You've got to short the downtrends. You don't go in and buy in a dip. August 24th, all these geniuses, right? On CNBC and Fox Business, buying a dip. How did that work out? August 24th dip, people got in, failed, they got crushed. September 6th, same thing. Failed, got crushed. September 19th, buying a dip again, failed, got crushed. This week, we have two of them. One didn't even last 3 hours this week. This one, it lasted 24 hours. It went right down the toilet, and now the market's down 630 points, and the NASDAQ is down about 398 points. Look, they try to make this thing, this crash sound like it's not a crash. It's just a little thing that's going on. Give me a break. Look at, you can't turn a market around like this by just saying, have Bank of New England announced they're going to start buying bonds, and all of a sudden, what's going to happen? You're going to buy bonds. All of a sudden, the yields are going to go down, and big tech stocks are going to go up. That's what they're hoping. Now, if Powell decides he wants to do that before the election, well, good luck. if all of a sudden he came out and said, I'm going to start QE again, we'd go into a recession. Never mind. And, everybody talks about inflation. By the way, we're not in inflation mode. We're in stagflation mode. So we have, you can't have a rally in a downtrend when yields are going up. So here you got the Fed raising rates 5 points. They're also raising the dollar. You can't have both rates going up, the dollar going up, and turn this market around. What are you, nuts? You got yields inverting besides all that. Now, remember, QE, that they've been printing $150 billion every month so that the CEOs could go buy, give the money to them so they go buy their own stock buybacks. That's over with because you got 2 weeks going into the earnings. They can't do stock buybacks, but they still don't have the $150 billion. That's gone. Remember, that QE since 2008 is what's driven this market. A tsunami of liquidity has been keeping rates at zero, pushing up the tech market 1,260 points since 2008. All fake. And these stock buybacks. That's what's been. But remember, they had. Let's talk about the wealth. Who made all this wealth since 2008? Wasn't Main Street. Are you kidding? If you take from March low of 2020 to November 2001, you remember when we had that pandemic crash in January 2020 to March, and the yields were at about 285, and they came in and they printed money and they dropped those yields down to 85, and the tech stocks went up about 123% to push the market up, and then it stopped in November 2021, and then Powell injected an additional $40 trillion, again, print more money, and inject another $40 trillion, and then another that went into the stocks. That at the end of March, that also went into stocks to push that market up, push the tech stocks up. Then he printed another $30 trillion to put into the economy. And this is while productivity has dropped 72%. You can't turn this market around when you have productivity down 72% because you're expanding welfare programs and you're taking the incentive out of work, telling people to stay home. It's all about this liquidity. This is crazy. And then you have from, as I say, that January 2020, I mean, what a rally that was. Big tech rally. But it's all over. But here's where the wealth went. You want to know who made all this wealth from 2008 or from January 2020 to November 2021? I'll tell you where all the wealth went. The asset class, the 1/100th of 1%, their wealth increased $16 trillion just from January 2020 to November 2021. Main Street's wealth, okay, their stocks, the 401k mutual funds, lost wealth. Quarter one, quarter two, they lost $33 trillion. In quarter three, another $10 trillion. How about the top 1%? Not to be confused with the 1/100th of 1%. The top 1% lost $5 trillion in wealth. Top 10%, they lost $8 trillion or 22% of wealth. The bottom 50% of the population lost $70 billion in wealth. So who made all the wealth? One group, our owners who run the the Federal Reserve, for God's sakes. They're the only ones been benefiting. So how do you benefit with them? Well, you got to know when to buy, but you also got to know when to short. And if you don't short, you're not going to benefit. More when we get back. Join my gang, Phil's gang.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Warning: Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com.
Phil Grandy has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. That's right, philsgang.com. Join my gang for 10 days. It's free. If anything, during that 10-day period, you're going to learn how the market really works. You're going to find information that you never had before. You're going to walk away and go, I didn't know that. So join my gang for 10 days free, philsgang.com. And you're also going to learn how to make money when the market goes down. It's kind of silly just sitting there when the market going down, hoping. Why hope when you can sell short and make money? Either way, you make money when the market goes up, you make money when the market goes down. That's the benefit of Phil's Gang. you make money.
Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level.
philsgang.com. Sign up free for 10 days.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Please remember St. Jude, okay? When you make some extra money, just send it off to St. Jude. $5, $10, anything. They need your help. All right. Now, how long have I been telling you that this stock market was going to crash? When did I start telling you that? I told you that on January 16, 2018. I said, mark this date down. I said, this is the year the crash will begin. And it did. That's the year it began. Because in 2018, we had our first crash. Our first crash. And that was the year, remember, in 2018, that the Yellen left. She left the Fed. She got in on the 14th, and she saw the ugly head of inflation. She saw you can't keep printing $150 billion a month just to keep interest at zero so that the corporations can borrow that money free. And it's taking that money, instead of putting it into new equipment, new buildings, new infrastructure, to increase productivity, to increase wages, to increase the standard of living, and people take that money and spend it, which is 5% of our GDP. They didn't do that since 2008. Remember what our owners said. The 1/100th of 1% who control everything. They control everybody. How many times George Carlin hit it the best?
You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information.
And they control the Federal Reserve. So in 2008, they made it. They said, we're going to make a fortune and we're going to screw Main Street. And remember what happened? The head of the Fed, Bernanke, went along with them, lying to us. So, oh, this is going to be a good thing. QE. QE is going to help the workers. It helped nothing because the workers get helped by taking money. The CEOs take the money, the earnings, the profits, and they pour it back into the company in way of equipment, business investment, and that way we can produce more. And then wages go up. Right now, understand what's going on. What a joke. Every time they tell you, buy a dip, just remember what I tell you. Productivity is down 72%. Productivity is down 72%. You can't get out of this downward spiral. How the hell are you going to get out of this spiral? You also have yields that are inverting. How are you going to get out of this? You can't do that. When you got yields inverting, that's insane to think that we'll just turn around and get out of this thing. We're going to buy on the dip. That doesn't work like that. The government annual income is $3.3 trillion. After expenses, the government has a net loss of $1.2 trillion. The government has to borrow $5 billion a day, putting our government's net worth at, get this, negative $21 trillion. What are you, nuts? The national debt is growing 36% faster than our economy is growing, and our economy doesn't grow anymore. And when you hear these guys tell you buying the dip, you're out of your mind. Short. Home ownership's at a 50-year low. Housing crash has just started. But here's the problem. You can't keep spending. And when they say government, it's not government, it's Biden. It's his administration. Biden in the first 16 months spending's gone wild. Think about this. in 16 months. Just take the $532 billion, not everything else. What does he do with it? He expands the welfare benefits. He didn't tell us that. And he funded Planned Parenthood. He didn't tell us that. He masked those things. He masked those by calling the bill a green energy bill. It's all about green energy. It's all about health care. It's all a lie. So, but we're supposed to be, remember, we, the people, our founding fathers, they gave us the purse string. Our Congress, the people who we vote for, and we sent to Washington to represent our interests, they're supposed to do what we want. They're supposed to have a vote. Would you think for one moment if all the congressmen called their homes, their constituents, and said, oh, by the way, Joe Biden wants to print and borrow $532 billion, he wants to expand welfare benefits, and he wants to fund Planned Parenthood, what do you think most of the people would say? Are you nuts? But see, he goes against the Constitution. He doesn't care about the Constitution. So he goes around the Constitution and he does executive orders. That's why we're in deep trouble. Are you nuts? Think about it. Biden spends this money like water. In 2022, we're just coming out of 2020. Do you know he has increased his budget for 2023 by 63%? What are you, nuts? That's adding $16 trillion in new debt. Interest cost is going to go up $1 trillion on our debt. We're going to be paying $1 trillion a year. We're paying $450 billion. It's going to go to $1 trillion. And you want to know why gasoline is up? You want to know why food in the supermarkets are up? Inflation has increased to a 40-year high because of all this crazy spending. He's not done yet. And by the way, that number of that $532 billion, that doesn't count the $720 billion for the Inflation Reduction Act. What inflation's been reduced? None. So yesterday, when the market rallied 600, I went nuts. I said, people are going to get killed again. They're going to buy and dip. And here you are, getting killed again. Please join my gang for 10 days free. At least learn how to protect yourself, how to make money in a market like this. It's 10 days free, for God's sakes. You got to do something. This is insane.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grady at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, what, 60%? Gasoline, 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grady at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. And I hope if you're listening in Florida, I hope everybody's okay. All right. I mean, God, what a hurricane that was. I was really, my mother and me were really fortunate. Our building, a terrific building. Condominium we live in, and our office is in the same building. We were really fortunate. We had electricity all during the day. We didn't run out of electricity. I mean, we have some outages, but not like most people where they've been out for a whole day. So it was just a terrible hurricane. But we've also had a hurricane in our economy, in our market, and it's brought all about by spending. And the only way you're going to make money is not with your 401k. You got to make sure. I mean, here, give you an example. Here, listen to this.
So I agree with what Brenda just said. We bought Adobe for the first time a couple of months ago, and then, of course, they made the Figma acquisition. The market came way down. It's selling for 18 times forward earnings, and we just added to that position. So we agree that it's a stock that's very cheap, has a great market, big market share, now bigger, and this was a good point for Brenda to enter and for us to buy more.
So, can you imagine? She's saying she bought Adobe 4 months ago. So when was that? That'd be June or May? May, June, July, August. Be June, I think. June. So they bought Adobe at $451. And it went from $451 down to $277. So how much of a drop is that? Now I'm going to show you how they dropped 38.5%, rounded off 40%. 40%. Now just think about this. Now she says we're going to add to it. Now they're going to add to it. When the overall stock market, the S&P, the NASDAQ, okay, have downtrends that are so severe, there's no way they can't, every time they come up with a story, some kind of a lie to try to get you to buy in the dip, it fails. So, but think what they did. They lost 38%, 40% in that stock. They add to a loser. And these people are managing your money? Are you nuts? Now, if you were with us, you wouldn't have, what you would have done is first of all, you wouldn't have bought the stock. You wouldn't have bought the stock 4 months ago because it was giving us a warning. The stock was still green, but it was dropping down, which gives you a warning that we're starting to sell and we're going to go into heavy selling. And then we got into heavy selling at around $393, and that was on September 12th. So if you were with us, you would have shorted that stock around, say, $395, and it's now at $277. So how much that would be? A gain of 12. So we would have gained 30% in profits. She lost 38%, and now she's telling her clients to add to their loss, to buy more of it, to cost average down. Understand how stupid that is? There's no bargain there. Why is there no bargain? Because if you look at the S&P, it's in a severe downtrend. You look at the NASDAQ, severe downtrend. The Dow, severe downtrend. These stocks are going to go lower. You don't buy stocks until they start to turn around and go up. The worst thing, you're never going to catch the bottom. How stupid is she to try to catch a bottom here? No. What we do is we're going to wait until our Pro 2 turns that green. When it starts turning green and our other signals are in place, and that's why the Pro 2 is so beautiful. It works. It works. You get it for 10 days. Free. You'll see that when it turned red, Adobe, you would have been shorting. And when it starts turning green again, then we go along. You got total control. What she's doing is nuts. Here's another one. Listen to this. Listen to this.
Well, if you look at Adobe, it's really trading all the way back to where it was back in 2019. So we think when we look at this company, their products are industry standard.
Who cares about their products? I don't care about their products. You shouldn't care about their products. And if we dug up J.P. Morgan, he'd third the motion. Nobody cares about their products. I don't care about their products. I don't care about their earnings. I don't care about their free cash flow. I don't care about their PE ratios. I care about, are the insurance companies buying this stock, the big institutions? Are the insurance companies, are the biggest hedge funds in the country, the biggest insurance companies in the country, are they buying this stock? And that's what the Pro 2 tells you. That's what the Pro 2 tells you. We designed it. It took 5 years. The algorithms are set to turn green when they start buying. Why would you get in now on the way down? What are you, nuts? And these are the same people who've been telling you cost average down, cost average down, cost average down. And how many people lost money in Apple? Apple. Everybody was buying Apple. How many times they said people are going to get killed in Apple? And remember what I said in January 16, 2018. What will lead this market down? I said going to be big tech stocks, the FANG stocks. And I said China. And China is starting to hit us now. China, their whole real estate, they live on real estate. Their whole economy is based on real estate. I mean, they build cities the size of New York and nobody lives in them just to keep their people working, the millions of people working. And now they're screwed. Wait till that hits the global economy. So, it doesn't matter. When you listen to these people and they tell you to buy these stocks, they're telling you to buy the stocks not to benefit you, but their advertiser. They're trying to get you to spend money. They're trying to get you to feel good. So the advertiser come back and buy more time from them. Don't you think? I mean, believe me, all they want is Ford, GM, McDonald's to buy time. That's how they're on the air. That's how they're on the air. And so they got to get people feeling good. So the situation is this right now. The big tech stocks are getting hit the hardest because yields are so high. The 10-year Treasury yield is so high. Now, we've been shorting Apple for a long time. And again, you got to learn how, when the market goes down, don't fight it. When you get into a downward spiral, look, you can't get a stock market to go up when you got tremendous inflation, when Biden's spending $216,000 per second. Biden's increased his 2023 spending budget by 63% more than 2022. And he cut back on military. He's adding $16 trillion in new debt. The interest on that's $1 trillion. You want to know why? When the market went up 600 points yesterday and you were disappointed it went back down? He spent $780 billion to expand windmills. Windmills that don't work. Windmills. The ugliest things in the world. And solar panels. And health care. Wait a minute, I thought he was supposed to reduce inflation. No, he's making inflation greater. So why were you so surprised? The 600 the gain yesterday, the gain we had yesterday, 600 points failed. And here's the worst thing. He keeps using executive orders for the spending. He goes around our Constitution. He spends illegally. Our Congress spends illegally. They don't care about the Constitution. So if you want to make money, please join the gang for 10 days. You'll know when to buy a stock, when to add, but here's the big thing, when to get out and make money when it goes down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
You're not alone. 80% of those in the stock market, just like you, lose money. Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. Why do they lose? Because they don't know how to short stocks in a down market. That will change once you use my patent Pro 2 color-coded chart. It works. The technology works. And it not only gives you an edge on the upside, but Pro 2 will put a smile on your face on the downside. That's right. Check it out. Free 10-day trial at philsgang.com.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Become a successful trader by using our Team Traders Pro Charts, giving you live insight on making decisions. Learn more at philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Hey, good afternoon, gang. This is Steve Celeste here, the Director of Education for philsgang.com. Just giving you an easy step-by-step process on how to join the gang for 10 days for free with our Working Investor program. So it's as simple as going to www.philsgang.com. At the top of the site, you're going to click on Get Started. Once you're on the next page, simply click on the red banner where it says 10-day free trial, and that's all you got to do. All right, thanks for listening to the show, and I'll see you on the charts.
And join the gang. It's easy to do. And the first thing you're going to learn is how the market works. Now, everything's archived. Now, the easiest thing is you're going to have a chart that nobody else has, a chart that we designed. Steve and I designed this chart. It took 5 years to design it. And it's color-coded. It tells you when to buy when it turns green, when to sell when it turns red. Now, they've been talking about Adobe, right? And Adobe is solid red. So if anybody, and remember that guy that bought, or I think it was a guy that maybe bought 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. Look at the money that person lost. If it had my chart, they wouldn't have lost. Because when they heard on CNBC buy Adobe, they would have looked down my chart. It'd be solid red. Be telling you money is pouring out of that stock. Why would you buy it? You would short it. And I forgot how much it went down, but you would have been up maybe about, let's say, 28% instead of losing instead of losing money. You shouldn't be losing money. You should be happy, and you should be embracing a market that crashes. I'm telling you, the poor people in 401ks are getting slaughtered because, first of all, you don't have a fiduciary to help you. There's nobody's going to help you.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it. Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
What a feeling. I can't imagine giving money, putting it in a 401k, and being told, I have no fiduciary relationship with you. You're going to take care of the biggest shareholders. You're going to take care of your partner. And the company you work for is on their side, not on your side. Anybody with a 401k, have you ever got an announcement that there's going to be a class? Some educational class? No, because they never do them because they don't want you to ask questions, especially about the 27 hidden fees. Look, investing in stocks, everybody makes it too complicated. If you just try for 10 days, it's not. During the 10-day, you have the color-coded chart, and you have a set of stocks called the investor group. And during those 10 days, you work with that investor group, that stock. And every day, Steve tells you exactly what to do with every stock. Buy it or sell it short. If all you did is short the spiders or the Dow and then buy it. And again, the beautiful thing is the market is collapsing and it's going to go down even further. You're going to have rallies. Yes, you are. And they're going to fail like the last two this week. They're going to keep on trying to push this. The closer we get to the election, they're going to do everything they can to rally the market. But they can't get out of this downtrend because, see, they sacrificed earnings of companies. Companies' earnings are going to be horrible. But see, the companies didn't care because the CEOs made a fortune when they bought their own stock back because their pay package is tied to options. So as long as they could take all that money away from giving you new machinery to work with, give you a new building to work with, so you could increase your productivity instead of instead of making 100 hats a day, you could make 1,000 hats a day. Therefore, profits go up and you share in it. They don't want to share with you. They don't care if the profits are there because they still make money on stock buybacks. But that's over now after 13 years. That's why the market's been going 10. Ask yourself, why has this market been going down for 10 months? When in 2018, it went down for a month and a half. 2020, it went down 2 months before it hit 31%. Why did we have to go down 10 months, the NASDAQ, before we hit 30%? A drop of 30%. That's got to tell you something because there's no buyers. And why isn't there buyers? Because the smart money, the institutional money, they know there's no volume under this market because there's no more QE. There's no more stock buybacks from that point of view for the next 2 weeks. But even then, companies have so much debt with interest rates going from 2.8% to 7%. Do you know how much the corporate debt is going to go up? Their corporate earnings are going to suck. They're going to be so bad, the market's going to go down again. So you should be embracing that. Say, this is good. I'm glad the market's going to go down. Because I'm not only going to make money on the market going down, when it does turn around someday, I'm going to be buying stocks that are on sale. These stocks look at some of these stocks that have gone down 50, 60% like Adobe. They've been overpriced. But did anybody tell you they were overpriced when they told you to buy it at the top? I did. How many times did I say you're going to see stocks that are selling for $125 are not even worth $8? Nobody wanted to hear me. Nobody wanted to hear it. Nobody wanted to hear this market was going to crash. The one thing you're going to learn so you don't get hurt anymore when they tell you, okay, when they tell you hey, buy it on the dip, buy on the dip, and the market starts to rally like yesterday, you're going to learn to go look at the 20-year Treasury. You're going to pull up TLT, the symbol, and you're going to look and say, oh, my God, look at the downtrend this is in. How can this break out? Are you kidding? Right now, bonds are getting killed, getting crushed. They're going down. And yields are going up. So the more yields go up, the more the bond people are getting crushed, losing money. So all of a sudden, one day, it pops up on this silly announcement that the Bank of England is going to start buying bonds. And people, and these fake Business News Network people yesterday were throwing that out there. You better buy. This is it. Look at this. Look what they're doing. They're going to be buying treasuries. The bottom's in. And today, the market went down 500 points. They're not there to help you. We're here to help you. We got a group of stocks right now we're working with. If you join right now, we have we have two things going on for you. We have the Working Investor Group, a group of stocks, including the 5 stocks I trade every day, okay? The stocks I'm in. So Steve every day will tell you what to do with those stocks. And then at 9:30 in the morning, when you're in my class, I go over the market, how the market works. But I also go over the stocks. Like right now, we're focusing on our big tech stocks. We're focusing on, because they're getting crushed. We've been shorting them forever. And then we're focusing on the bank stocks that are getting crushed. We're focusing on the builders, and we're focusing on the oil. Right now, we're shorting oil, but oil is going to be one of the, anytime oil goes down about 40% off its high, usually it'll turn around and get quite a rally on the way back up. And oil can rally while the rest of the market's going down. So we'll catch oil on the way up, and we're also going to catch gold on the way up when it turns, it goes up. So we'll always be running with the trend. When they tell you to buy on the dip, you're going against the trend. You're trying to swim against the stream. Are you kidding me? You're swimming up against the stream. But these guys don't care. These guys on the fake Business News Network, they don't care. Look, we're in deep trouble when Biden spends and he doesn't follow the Constitution. Look, if they want to spend their own money, I could care less. If members of Congress want to spend money on welfare, go do it. But the Congress says they can't spend our money. That's right. They can't spend the public's money. It has to be voted on by our representatives. But what does he do? He and the rest of the Democrats, they go around the Constitution and they spend the money by executive orders. He's not a king. But guess what? Because he does that and the market's been crashing, we've been prepared, shorting, making money. While he's screwing up the entire nation and the economy, we're making money shorting. That's what you should learn how to do. Free for 10 days. See you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's